So this is going to be a very sad video, probably going to be very short because I don't want to be depressed today, which is why I never look this up because it's just a constant reminder why I hate myself. Anyways, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the average height from each country. We're going to be looking at the males and the females. We'll be in centimeters for the Europeans and in feet and inches for us Americans. We're also going to be looking at the top 10 tallest countries and the top 10 shortest countries in the world. Remember, if you're not above average, sorry, we short kings. We'll be short kings together. And fun fact, short people will live longer, so we already winning, boy. Look at that. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, like this video, give that thumbs up. Let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Australia since they're the farthest away from us, even though that's incorrect. Just since flat map it looks like it. Australia's average male height is 178 centimeters, which is 5'10" for men, and for females we are at 164, which is 5'5". Since we're next to Australia, might as well go to New Zealand, check that out real quick, see if Australia is taller or shorter than New Zealand. I don't know. So the male height in New Zealand is 177, which is 5'10" and probably some centimeters. Technically, Australia is just a tiny bit taller, but you're about the same. Females is 164, and that is 5'5". Now let's go ahead and go to Japan with their average height being 172, which is 5'8". Okay, this is about my neck of the woods, getting around this area, so I would be pretty much average in Japan. That's pretty nice. Females are 158, which is 5'2". All right, we're now going to China. See how tall they are there. 175.66, which is 5'9". So China seems to be just a little bit taller than Japan. For the females is 163, which is 5'4". Wow, 2 inches taller. Next, let's go to one of my favorite countries in the world, the Philippines. Average height for male is 165.23, which is 5'5". What? No wonder I felt pretty tall when I was in the Philippines. It makes sense now. For females, 154.14, which is about 5'1". Yes, the women in the Philippines, very beautiful, but they tiny over there too. All right, now let's go to India, one of the biggest countries in the world for population. The average male is 166.5, which is 5'6". Wow, I was not expecting that. I don't know why. In my mind, I thought Indians from India were taller. 5'6", maybe because you guys have a lot of people, so it's hard to get an average. I don't know. Females are 155.18, which is 5'1". Next, we're going to Russia because they're huge on this map at least. I'm assuming they're probably kind of tall, but I don't know. Their average is 176.65, which is 5'10" for the males, and for the females, 164.52, which is 5'5". Might as well see what Ukraine is because they're topical right now. Average height for Ukrainians are 180.98, almost 181, which is 5'11". Look at that. They're taller than Russians. Interesting. Very interesting. The females over there are 166.62, which is 5'6". Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I can't go to Ukraine because they will think I'm little. We have to end this video pretty soon. All right. And since I know a lot about Poland, let's go ahead and check out Poland. They are 180.69. Oh, Poland. 6'9". That's 5'11". Probably some change. Females average are 165.78, which is 5'5". Okay. And of course, we're going to check out Germany since they're right next to each other and neighbors. Germans are 180.28, which is 5'11", almost 6 feet tall, just like Poland. And the females are 166.8, or 18, sorry. And the females are, which is 5'5". Next to them, I might as well look at Switzerland because they are always neutral. I want to see if that affects their heights. 178.73, 5'10". And for the females, 164.33, which is 5'5". So it seems like you guys are all just tall in Europe. And in Asia, they're a little shorter so far. None of this is a shocker though. India was the only shocker so far. Now let's go ahead and check out France because why not? Males are 178.6, which is 5'10". Females are 164.49, which is 5'5". So I'm starting to see that they'll have point something numbers in centimeters and they will just round it in American height standards, which is cool. That's fine with me. All right, now we're going to the UK with 178.21, 5'10", and the females are 5'5" again, which is 163.94 in centimeters. Their neighbors, why not? Ireland, let's check them out. 179.04, 5'10" once again, but they're just slightly taller than the British. Good for you, Ireland. Good for you. Females there are 164.5, which is 5'5". Go and look at the Spanish. We have a lot of influence there for Mexican people. 176.11, which is 5'9". Some of the shorter Europeans. Makes sense. Females, 162.03, which are 5'4". Wow, 5'4". That's crazy. They're a lot closer to the male counterparts in Spain. Let's go ahead and check out Italy at 174.42 for the males, which is 5'9". They're a lot shorter than I was expecting too. I feel like they're getting shorter as we get closer to the equator. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it seems how it is actually. It's kind of weird. Females are 161.81, which is 5'4". All right, let's go and check out some of these African countries. Let's check out Egypt. Egypt is 174.57 for their males, which is 5'9". Like I said, closer to the equator, it seems like they're getting shorter. All of us are. Females are 5'3", which is 160.88 centimeters. Of course, we're not gonna not look at Chad because we're in Africa now, so let's check out Chad. They are 171.84, which is 5 5'8"? Wow, what the heck? Chad, are you saying something? Does that mean you can be a little shorter and be Chad still? Let's go. All right, for the average females, they're 162.12, which is 5'4". Wow. So the females are literally only 4 inches away from being the same height as men in Chad. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and check out South Africa. The males are 169.63, which is 5'7". Look at this, bro. It's crazy because I was in America, African Americans are really tall for the most part. So it's different to see Africans be a little shorter. The female are 158.58, which is 5'2". Go ahead and check out Greenland. Their average height being 173.84, 5'8". Wow, that's actually kind of shocking. I always think of Greenland, obviously it's not European, but my mind as an American is kind of that category. Females are 161.4, 5'4". Check out some in South America. We're gonna go to Brazil because no one wants to go to Brazil at 175.73, which is 5'9". That's pretty good. I expect Latin American countries to be shorter in my mind, but I don't know. For the females, they're 162.4, which is 5'4". Of course, we're not gonna make a list without Mexico. 170.29. That sounds really short. 5'7". Now this makes 100% sense because my ancestors are from here. Females are 157.9, which are 5'2". Go ahead and check out America. I'm pretty sure they're tall here because I live here and I know. Americans, 176.9, almost 177, which is 5'10". That's the average height here in America, which I fall very highly below. For our females, we are 163.3, which is 5'4". Yeah, America makes you feel tiny over here if you're under 5'10". Under your 6 foot, I mean, at this point. All right, we're checking out Canada, which is 178.75 in centimeters, and that means they're 5'10". So they're technically taller than us Americans. Makes sense to me. Average female is 164.73, which is 5'5". All right, let's just go ahead and look at the top 10 tallest countries in the world and the top 10 shortest countries in the world to end this depressing video. So at number 10, Luxembourg is the tallest, 10th tallest country at 70.83 inches. All right, so this map doesn't want to show it. It's a tiny little dot somewhere around here, but Luxembourg is right there with their average height being 5'9". So maybe on the map some people that were 5'10" are still on this list. We don't know. Then we have Slovenia, number 9, Czech Republic, 8, Croatia at number 7, Germany, Serbia, Norway, and the top 3 tallest countries is Denmark, 71.89, which is pretty much 5'10". You could just say it's 5'10". Montenegro at 72.13 inches, which is 6 foot, pretty much. I mean 6 foot 0.01, if that's what you want to say, whatever. And the Netherlands, 72.36 inches, which is 6 foot 0.03. So pretty much everyone in Montenegro and Netherlands, average height is 6 foot. So at least I don't live in those countries, because then I would just not feel like I was in place at all. Now to check the other spectrum, top 10 shortest countries in the world. So at number 10, we have Peru at 64.57 inches, which is 5'4" technically in Peru. It's the 10th shortest. Then the rest is Nigeria, Sri Lanka, Ecuador, Nepal, Cambodia, Vietnam. Oh no. And then the top 3 shortest countries, Philippines. Look at that, guys. You guys made it on a list. Let's go. Bolivia, and then Indonesia is the shortest country in the world. Average short. Sorry, this is all average. I forgot to say that. So let's see. So 63.7 inches is roughly 5'3", the Philippines. Bolivia at 62.9, which is 5'2", and our number 1, Indonesia, at 62.2 inches. So pretty much Indonesia right over here at 5'1" average. 5'2". Just remember, guys, for the top 10 shortest and the tallest countries, I believe they combined males and females. So it might be a little skewed compared to male versus female on the average height of the whole country for this top 10 list. Just take that into consideration when you think I'm a giant in the Philippines and Indonesia. Anyway, so that's the average height for country, for males and females from every country, or a good chunk of the countries. Obviously I didn't get all of them. And that is the top 10 tallest countries and the top 10 shortest countries. Let me know if you were shocked by any of these results, if you are average in your country or below average, or maybe you're even above average. Never been above average in my life. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. New to the channel, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.